steps and a good lie down. How's the head coach feeling after that sort of elimination game?
I told the guys in the locker room, I'm too young for this. This is very stressful. I said, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I said, I'd rather win big or get my butts kicked, you know what I mean? But just something like that it's too crazy for me. But it was an exciting game. It was an exciting game, hard fought. Both teams played well, and as you see, it came down to a shot that just rattled in and out that pretty much everybody thought was probably good and was going to overtime. So my nerves are starting to go down a little bit, but it was just I'm excited that we're on a positive end.
Before we talk individuals, what did you get right tonight, and what's a bit of a concern looking towards the Melbourne series? We
contained PJC to our best ability. He didn't score 30, but I mean they were still in the game, so he did really well. I believe he had like 8 or 9 assists, so he was finding his teammates. But we wanted to make it difficult. I think he had 6+ turnovers, so we wanted to kind of just throw him off his game. I mean he doesn't miss much, but I think picking him up 94 feet, most were how Davo and J. Rob and Swak did. They did a great job. And then going into Melbourne, we just have to be more. If we have an opportunity to be up 12 or 14 points, we got to keep the pressure on them, right? We can't allow our 11 first half turnovers end up with 18 total in the game and just allow a team like Melbourne to just capitalize off it. So we just have to do better at that.
How were you as a free throw shooter during your playing career?
I wasn't great. I was about 70%, but I don't have much pressure as much as these guys have on it. But I mean, the guy next to me did a pretty good job. 14-14. 14-14. I'm still fussing at Sammy and GC a little bit, but Dabo missed two at the back end. But at the end of the day, we found other ways to find a way to win the game.
Yeah, it's 14-14, but it's 14 with many of them down the stretch.
Yeah.
Game on the line, which takes it to a new level, right? So that's some performance.
Oh, it is. It is. Ice water's in his veins, and man, I'm glad. Look, once again, J. Rob is a true professional. We started how we asked him to come off the bench. He still plays similar to the same minutes that he played as a starter, but he's be more effective and more aggressive. And so, for him to be able to step up at this time in a do or die situation and do that, I mean, there's nothing but trust that I've been having this guy for the whole season.
Jeremy, I asked you after the game, each free throw that fell, the crowd seemed to get louder and louder. They seemed to be more important and more important. Russ McDonald, how do you stay so cool? How do you get that done?
I just love those moments, I think. Been that way my whole life. Early in my professional career, I want to take that moment and embrace it. And luckily, I was in those positions to shoot those free throws, and they went my way. We've been practicing them in practice. I was confident in myself and just continue to make them.
What's it been like, J-Rob? It's been an up and down year, but to come up so big in such a big moment, does that just come down to what you've gone through in the year? You still just have that belief in your ability and you do that down the stretch?
I think it's who I am. It's how my parents raised me, to never give up. It's not always going to be sweet, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be good. It's just how you handle adversity. I've had an up and down year, but like JT has told us before, it's 28 games of preseason, and these are the big moments. So I guess I can say my little saying, a big-time players step up in big-time moments, and I think that's what I did. So for them to have that trust in me and for me to, I guess, execute like that down the stretch, it's a huge testament to them and a huge testament to me as well.
It was getting to a bit of a messy game. Did you sort of get a sense that this was going to be the type of game that one person would grab by the scruff and return to be that person?
To be honest, no. I thought it was going to be a dogfight like it was. They're well coached. They have some tough-nosed guys just like we do, so I knew it was going to be a grind. JT says he wanted to be a big win or a big loss, but in a game like that against New Zealand, I didn't think that was going to happen. So for us to stay poised and calm, going up big, and then them coming back, and then us persevering at the end was big for us.
Justin, with the help of Sam and Hickey, you got across the line. Now you face Melbourne, which is your hardest task so far. How do you prepare the boys for this one, knowing that you have to travel and it's short? Will fatigue be a factor?
Okay, all right. There's two Justins up here.
I'll be like too. Justin.
All right. How do we prepare for Melbourne?
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, just at the end of the day, we just got to make sure we would get ready for the moment. In my opinion, Melbourne has been off for 3 weeks. They've been waiting to see who they was going to play, and we just been in the grind for the whole season, not just for the last couple of weeks. So I think just when we enjoy this moment, this high that we're on for this game, and then I'll bust their bubble tomorrow and doing film, and then we'll get right back on and prepare for Melbourne. It's a short turnaround, but it's good because I feel that we don't need another 4 to 5 days or a week layoff to play. So it'll be great to bounce back and hopefully have the same energy, less turnovers, and more guys making shots against Melbourne.
JT, we often talk about how clear of a communicator you are as a coach. What was the messaging on targeting PJC? Because it felt like, particularly in that first half, you guys were continuing.
Yeah. The goal was to cut the head off the snake. You know what I mean? We're not going to stop PJC from getting some of his spots, you know, or every minute of that while he's out there. So the focus is just to wear him down and tire him. And so as you see sometimes the free throws that he missed or a layup that he could have had and missed, I think that's a testament to those guys picking up full court, putting pressure on him. Always our bigs did a great job of showing on the screens. That's something that we didn't do against him before. So we just want to make everything difficult for him. We made him into a passer tonight and made other guys have the ability to make shots. And you know, they did it here and there, but at the end of the day, PJC could not get 30, and for us to be able to pull this game out.
A bloke like Lonnie, obviously, his stat line probably won't show what he did tonight.
Yeah.
He was just everywhere.
Unbelievable.
What does he bring in terms of the way he started that game, in terms of that energy setting?
It brings consistent defensive toughness for us. He sets the tone, you know what I mean? And you know, we fuss at Wani about being more aggressive on the offensive end, but his comfort zone is, you know, making sure that he does his job by making everything difficult for the best player. And then, you know, we trust him on offensive end to his best ability. So, I mean, Wani is a tone setter. He sets the tone defensively, and he gets the other guys going because they know when they sub in for Wani, you can't drop it down, right? And you got to be able to keep it up. So I think he did a good job of doing that.
Was it when you can say that in fact this team now, JT can win a game? Like Tyler had 7, Gary had 7. That would be good. Go that one of those, both those guys could go sub 10 and you
Yeah.
still win. But obviously J-Rob, but then Davo, he was plus 10, plus minus percent. The way this team find a way to win with those guys down must be encouraging.
It's very encouraging, but imagine when we have all them guys playing well, right? We haven't hit it yet. So that's just a testament how good this team can be and is right now. But we don't want to keep experimenting like that. We want them guys to start figuring out a way to, you know, to chip in more than 4 for 21 from the 3-point line and things like that. I think it was 1 from 11 in the beginning. And so like the GCs and the Tyler, you know, they get a lot of attention defensively, but that's why the trust comes in, and that's why the J-Robs and the Lees and those guys that come off the bench to be able to ignite those guys a little bit. But once they get going, we've seen what GC can do. We know what Tyler can do. Sam did a great job tonight by keeping us involved and hitting tough shots here and there. So once these guys get their rhythm, once GC and Tyler see a couple of them fall, and you know Sam and J-Rob may do the similar what they've been doing, but maybe not as much, we're a pretty tough team to stop.
And J-Rob, you said that your success was the way the family raised you. Where was your family watching tonight? Have you received any text or correspondence from them since?
Yeah, what time is it? 10:19. My mom just called me on FaceTime in the locker room. It's 6:19 in the morning in America. They're just starting their day. And I mean, yeah, they were watching. They get up every time in the middle of the night and watching. My mom was just proud of me, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's a testament to her and my dad. My dad's watching over me, so I mean, like that, I can't really lose in those moments. So, I mean, I hope he's proud of me. I'm just going to continue to go with it.
JT, you mentioned cutting the head off the snake. You've done it to Bryce Cotton 3 times. Tonight, Parker Jackson Carver, as you mentioned, shot below 30%. Who's the head of the snake at Melbourne?
They got, you know, they're a united team. They got multiple guys, so you know, we just can't pick one. We just got to make everything difficult for everybody. So I mean, you know, I just can't pinpoint one person. I think we did a pretty good job with their bigs last time we played them. You know, they made a couple shots. Dellavedova made a couple of 3-pointers that we didn't expect. You know, Goulding hit a couple shots here and there, but we were right there the whole time. So I think if we just have our same strategy that we did and make less mistakes here and there, we'll be in a good spot.
You said this week,